Oh, I couldn't get an egg, so I brought my own little one.
Who is it?
Me.
It's you. You on an apple. Brilliant. Very good. Would you call yourself an arty type? Are you arty?
Sort of,
Oh, yeah.
a little bit. When I'm bored.
I can tell by the apple. That's a piece of work.
I'm so excited to be on Loose Women.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Because he watches it every day.
Are you single?
Yeah, and 4 women. Also, I bought down 4 outfits.
Have you?
So for one for tonight, Tuesday,
Right.
Wednesday, Thursday, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're all set. You're looking well. You're looking very
not too
fit,
bad.
very
Yeah, I
healthy.
train in the mornings. Every morning I get up at about 5:30 and I go train about 6:15.
Do you?
For a few hours, and then I do a bit on the night time.
What sort of training?
Just weights and sit-ups and that, and then a bit on the bike.
How old are you now?
27.
He's saying it, isn't he?
It's amazing that Botox, man. I was a
No,
child.
I was just going to say, so you're getting really, really fit. And...
Yeah, I get fit. I look after myself that way, you know. And then I go after training and I get me rice and me pasta, and then I go to my mum's and she makes it, and then I sit and watch yous lot. Yeah.
Until you have to train again in the evening.
Sometimes, yeah, I do a lot of
But
training.
you are doing your badges to get coaching.
Yeah, I'm halfway
Aren't you?
through the B badge and then I stopped. I stopped because obviously I had the operation. And
Was it a hip
Yeah,
operation?
the titanium hip put in. And then obviously then I started drinking and I stopped doing the badge, you know.
Right.
But I'm going to start doing it again because I love doing it, you know. I absolutely loved it.
It must be the worst thing for a footballer, though, because you did get injuries, didn't you? And that's what slowed you
I've had
down.
45 operations.
45
45?
Yeah.
I mean, that for a footballer, that must be like, oh, you can understand how you got so sort of frustrated with everything.
I may go for one tomorrow as well. I've got foot drop. One foot comes up and the other one doesn't, you know. And that was probably just through you can get that through the drink as well.
How long have you been sober, Paul?
4 months.
4 months, brilliant.
Good.
15 months clean.
And do you think it's gonna... Because I've known you for some time, obviously. Do you think it's gonna... do you think this is it now?
Oh, it's got to be, yeah. I mean, I can remember my last drunk. It was terrible. I got spoon-fed and everything. I remember the last time that was when I was a young kid. But I have to. I mean, I want to as well, you know. It's nice getting up.
And your mum and your sisters and everything, they're so proud of you now, aren't they? I mean,
Yeah.
it's just... Anna said it's just like having my brother back, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they never seen us anyway.
Do you
was always
think,
away,
Paul,
but-
say you hadn't been born with the gift that you had for football, say you'd grown up and you'd been a plumber or a bank manager or anything else, would you still have had the same battle with drink? Was it sort of, do you think it's part of you regardless?
Probably born with it. Yeah, probably born with it.
So it wasn't, you don't really sort of blame the success in the football and the fame for you starting that? You
Not
would have perhaps
really.
gone down that way anyway?
It really went badly probably when I packed in football more than anything else.
Is that because you felt you had nothing else other than
football?
football?
I just, you know, because...
A bit lost.
Like, because when I finished school, I went straight from there to the football. So that was it, you know.
So it was your whole life, wasn't
and
it?
everything was done for you. You get pampered.
Yeah.
And then when I packed in at 35, I didn't make any plans what I was going to do. I just packed in. So then at 35, I had to then live
Look
like
after yourself, really.
No, I had to live like a 16-year-old leaving school. When you left school, you was paying bills and doing all this and going shopping and...
Having responsibilities.
Yeah, so when I had to pay the first bill, I took a panic attack.
Yeah.
It was only £5 as well. So it was shaking, just filling in the £5.
Right, but you'd been so cosseted you didn't know how to look after yourself.
No, not in that way, doing everything, you know, but...
Can you do that now?
Yeah, I've been doing it for the last 4 months, you know, which I learnt, and, you know, Sporting Chance were fantastic, and...
Now, that's Tony Adams' clinic, isn't it?
Yeah, with Peter Keir and James and Chris.
And why do you think that was successful for you?
There was 4 in the house that we lived together, not in the same bed. I'm not going down that route.
No.
And then we had more time on each other, but what they said is one of the guys just said, don't give an F who you are. He says, but who's Paul Gascoigne? And I never realised who I was. And so we really went into who I am, you know, and this is the Paul Gascoigne I am, you know. And it's like, I want to be more serious, but I still want to be that 7-year-old kid.
That enthusiasm
Because I had a lot of
for
things
life.
happen to us when I was 7 regards losing a friend, and then I had all these addictions, and then I had all these little habits and twitches and everything, you know.
And it's sort of peeling back the layers to kind of get back to who you are.
So did it work not just on the alcohol, Paul, but did it work on the sort of the OCD and all that kind of stuff, the whole thing?
Yeah, I'd got treatment. I've been getting treatment on the OCD. That was horrific, that one. Phew. One-on-one, it was
horrible,
like
isn't it?
light switches. He had us going up and down the corridor in hotels and turn the light switches, because if there was a plug in the wall, if there wasn't a plug in the wall and the light switch was on, I would switch them off. So he had us going up and down these hotel rooms and switching off light switches, and people are looking and thinking, well, there's no plug in. Well, they didn't understand. But the first, and then I always put my left shoe on and then my right shoe. And he made us do it the other way around, right and foot. Right shoe first and the left. Honestly, I wanted
break that habit.
I wanted to chop my foot off.
Really?
Yeah, I started crying my eyes out.
Is it just, without going into it too much, is it just those sort of rituals that you develop make you feel safe?
Yeah, it's a safe thing. It's like everything else. If I don't do it, it's like normally that cup there, I would have it like that. And that's a little bit lower than that, then I'd have that apple, so it's sort of things like that. But now it doesn't really bother us.
That's great.
That's brilliant.
Can I just ask, just changing, Paul, just changing the subject. I just want to say, I just want to ask you, because I'm absolutely over the moon about Shearer coming to Newcastle.
It's brilliant. I mean, look at Shearer was me and him playing the England team together. It was fantastic, you know. And there he is, manager of Newcastle, and yeah, I am on loose women.
Who's the luckiest? Who's the luckiest?
I've got 4 women, yeah, you know.
He's only got 7 games left, though, hasn't he?
No,
to
that's
sort of
right.
turn it
I
around.
mean,
Do
he's
you
took on
reckon
a
he's
tough
gonna...
job,
Yeah.
you know, and there's a lot of pressure. But he won't look at it like that. He'll look at it a great challenge, you know.
And it's given the North East a great morale boost as
It
well.
is.
Yeah.
But even though they got beat, you know, it's a tough team, Chelsea, to take on the first game, you know. But you know, we've got 7 games, and to try, they've got to win at least. They've got to win at least 3 of them, you know. But because at the weekend, all the other teams that wanted to get beat won. So that's even made it worse for them, you know.
Well, we wish them the best of luck. We wish you the best of luck. We're so happy to see you looking so well.
Yeah, it's great, man.
Thanks for joining us. Gazza, Paul Gascoigne, everyone.
Thanks very much.